And welcome to paranormalxl. Gigi here, and today we have a very special co-host. She has been here before, so you guys will know her and go.
Hi, it's me, Amanda.
It's me.
It's me,
Mario. Love it. Mia Mario. So actually, I heard a thing that he doesn't actually say it's Mia Mario or Mia Luigi. It's actually like an Italian like word that they're saying, and it got switched over time because of like we're humans and we are who we are, and we turn it kind of like playing the game telephone where it turns into something else eventually.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have to look more into that. When you said that though, it like jogged my memory of it.
Or is it one of those things where they switch it and you like, you know, what is that called? Oh, I can't think of it. Mandela effect.
Oh, Mandela effect.
Is it that?
I don't know. I don't remember where exactly I seen her hurt that. Probably the interwide webs, which we know it's true if it's on the interwide webs.
Yes. Especially if it's Abraham Lincoln quoted saying
Yep.
it.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, they pulled up one of his text messages.
Oh, yeah. They're all over his cell phone.
Oh, God. Okay. Anyhow, then. So we've been... Well, first of all, it's been a while since you've been on.
Yeah, it was during COVID, wasn't it?
Oh, the Rona? Holy shit, is that long? Wow.
That was a long time.
A lot's happened.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Probably a good, I'm going to say like 3-4 years maybe.
Holy shit, man. Remember that time that Lucifer, shut it.
She loves me.
Wow.
She loves me.
We sat on the couch in my old basement and just like recorded. Like, we're just like, all right, let's do this.
That's so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
Back in the day. I always feel like I'm on that Saturday Night Live skit. The sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
You know, we just ate balls. So
we did the seat ball, and they were amaze balls. I'm like, hey, I just said that. Ew, somebody punched me. Anyway, so today we are going to discuss UFOs. If you are an avid listener, then you know that we discuss UFOs often. And for somebody that discusses them often, I don't know a hell of a lot. Oh, wow, that didn't even make sense.
I really don't either. I mean, I had an experience once, and maybe you have too. I don't know. Have you?
I am an experience.
Yes, you are.
I've had my visuals. If I've ever been abducted, I don't know. And since Mama Mary does what she does, and she's asked me if I wanted to go under and do that whole thing, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Like, because my world or my own reality is crazy enough as it is. Like, throw in an abduction in there, like an alien abduction, like.
Sure.
I would definitely get on a spaceship and they're like, I got candy. Well, hell yeah. Like, and probably the same thing if a human came to me in a van and was like, I got candy. I was okay, cool.
They'd have to have coffee for me. So.
You're like, coffee, but it's fine.
But I have to see it first before I get in the van.
Every time.
So,
prove it.
I don't know. I think I'd want to.
Yeah?
Yeah. I might actually approach her and just be like, hey.
Yo.
I'm willing.
I'm willing.
I'm a sacrifice.
Just take me. Take me. No, yeah. So Amanda and I were just discussing like UFO Con here in Michigan, which is absolutely a phenomenal thing to go to a convention. It's held in Houghton Lake, Michigan. Wow, I need to stop saying So So the UFO Con is amazing, and I was explaining that to Amanda because, like, we go to a lot of these conventions, and, like, as a vendor, what have you, like, we don't get a chance to go to the lectures. And it sucks sometimes. Now, at UFO Con, they actually have lectures. It isn't just somebody that's on TV, and you get to hear them talk, which is great. I'm not downing that at all, but I don't consider that a lecture.
Yeah.
That's somebody telling me about their experience on a TV show, and they got to experience this, that, and the other thing, which is great, too. Now, the lectures, to me, is when you're actually learning something or broadening your horizons.
Having an experience.
Yeah. So, like, when you get at UFO Con, you actually get to go and experience the lectures. And, you know, you don't have to if you don't want to as a vendor be in there. You can. And it's a great opportunity to do so. But then you get to hear everybody's experiences. And then you get to talk about some of the people that or talk to, not about. We don't talk about people here. We don't do that here. Just kidding. You can sit with us.
But if we do, we're nice.
Yes. Are we?
We're not the mean girls. I mean,
We're the crazy girls.
or something.
Yeah, Madge. Anyway, so where was I? I was at
So-
UFO Con. Hold on. I'm beaming me up, Scotty. Hold on. So here at UFO Con, which I am not at right now, but when the time comes, I will be, and it's just an amazing experience. Deb, I'm going to send this to you and RJ. So they're great. They're phenomenal people. They put that on. They're actually
Yeah, I
from
can't
Holton
wait to
Lake.
meet them.
Oh, Mama and Papa right there.
Aw.
Like, they are just amazing. So they do such a good job of putting this on. And it is different. Like, a lot of the same people are coming to lecture and stuff like that. But every year I've been, it's still different.
Very
which
cool.
is very hard to come by when you're going to these conventions and stuff, going to the same one and it being different from the following year. And each year, like, it gets better and better and better and bigger and bigger. But they had the people that they have come in, they are, I hate using the word professional, but that's what they are in their, oh my God, I'm lacking words today. Let's record.
Words.
Perfect day. Words are hard.
Words.
I said hard.
Word.
So what happened was,
Squirrel.
yes. Where was I? So they have people come in and they talk. Well, anyway, but it's just fantastic. I actually had a whole bunch of smart things to say before we hit record, and they left.
They might come back.
They got abducted. The Greys took them. But then you
the
also get
Greys.
to learn about the different species of aliens that are said to be out there, and hearing everybody's like, and here's the thing is, in the crowd, you get to interact with this panel. Mm-hmm. And these people that actually like delve deep, like Michigan MUFON people, the people from the History Channel, that you get to ask them questions because they study space, they study this, that, and the other, are way deeper into it, and if they can't answer your question, they at least try or guide you to a way to get your question answered, and they're so welcoming. Like, you don't have to feel ashamed or embarrassed if you had an experience and you don't know.
Right.
But then, like we were just talking, Mama Mary does the ET regressions, and she does that at UFO Con. She does that right up on stage, so everybody can kind of see what it's about, which is kind of neat. So she's not the only one that does the regressions or what have you. I do talk about it, obviously, because we support her. She's part of PXL,
Absolutely.
and she's grown so much and has worked hard to get to where she's at, especially in the UFO community doing this. So to watch this actually happen, it helps others that are like quiet about their experiences.
Sure.
And watching that happen and seeing the whole process, because telling you what the process is way different from actually seeing it and then doing it. So she kind of takes it a step further, and they allow her to do that there. And I think that really helps everybody.
Sure.
So that's all I got. I'm just kidding. But it's a really great convention to go to. So as it gets closer, I will post more on the PXL page on that and whatnot. So, or if you have any questions about it, you can reach out to me. I'll help you what I can, and I can send you to Deb's way on that. What do you have on aliens?
Yeah, they're weird. No, just joking.
Oh, weird. They're green.
I mean, well, one time, I think I was probably about 8-ish. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and my bedroom was like across the hall from my parents' room. And I remember this huge bright light. I mean, it was like, it's the middle of the night. We lived in the country. There's nothing out there that bright, including myself. No,
That's so weird. I was just going to say that.
Berry County. Anyway, so it woke me up because it was just such a brilliant light. And I walked into my parents' bedroom, and my mom was sitting up in bed, like looking out the window. Like, it woke her up too.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? She's like, I don't know. But then she just laid back down. And I was like, this is...
Parents.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're tired because they work all the time.
What? No.
Life of leisure. But I just remember thinking that was really weird, and I don't really remember much about it. But as I'm getting older, I'm thinking maybe that was like an alien encounter.
Yeah.
Or an abduction of some sort, because my mom was like fully aware, but then she was like, I don't know what it is. I'm just going to go back to sleep,
As adult now, because my experience that I remember, I was young too. So, and I think back to even like my paranormal experiences and trying to bring that up to my parents at the time. It was one of those things, we don't talk about it. It didn't happen. It's all in your imagination. I'm thinking 9 times out of 10 when a kid kid is coming up and telling you certain things,
Yeah.
it ain't their imagination, especially being into what we're into now. And like we literally go out and we research this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. As what we were told as kids, no, it's nothing. It's your imagination. Well, my imagination got me here, and I'm 43 now, and I'm still, my imagination is imagining.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when we lived at Charlton Park.
yeah.
And I mean, that is all old buildings brought into a location, and they all have spirits. Even the one that we lived in was Irving Charlton's home.
Right.
And I remember my mom and I, because my dad was a Civil War reenactor and he was gone like every weekend.
Right.
And my mom and I would be like watching TV and hear people walking around upstairs. It's just her and I.
Right.
Home, you know? And I'm like, we just kind of ignored it.
Right. You're like, so we're not going to talk about this? Okay.
We didn't. We just were like, that's weird, you know? And I remember one time, like, I heard somebody run down the steps from upstairs and slam the door because there was a door at the bottom of the staircase.
Right.
And I went out there and the door is open. And I'm like, this is weird, you know? But then I was like, okay, whatever. You know, you just kind of tuck it away in your mind. And then later on, you know, my mom and I were talking and I was like, hey, do you remember all that? She's like, yeah, but we didn't talk about it.
Yeah. It just wasn't talked about.
No.
Like when I seen, I was young, same thing.
Yeah.
Laying in bed, I opened up because my room was, or my bed where I laid, when I opened my eyes, it was like looking out the window. Mm-hmm. And maybe I'm getting abducted right now or having a stroke. One of the two is happening. I don't taste pennies or burnt toast or whatever they say.
Oh,
anyway.
Yikes.
Yikes. So we're waking up and it was like a pill shaped almost, like oval, and it was just bright. What did my mom and my stepdad, wasn't a plane, it was like a blimp, a weather balloon or something. I don't know, but it was like so, it was in the middle of the night. It was dark. Everybody in the house is sleeping, and I'm just like watching it go across the sky.
Yeah.
And I'm like, something's happening.
Yeah.
And then like, there's other times to it. That one like really, really sticks out. And I was probably 7, 8 years old.
Okay.
And I don't remember what I did yesterday. So for that little blip to like stay with me, I'm like, holy shiz. And one of my first paranormal encounters, we actually lived right next door in the house that I'm talking about now. So I was even younger, but my parents' room was on one side, my room was on the other. And, wow, it got really loud in here now with talking. Anyway, so, my bed would move. It would shake and things would hit my head like that. Well, you guys can't see, but Amanda can. And I'm like freaking out, right? And so I'd like sleep underneath my covers, or I'd go out into the living room. Well, I kept getting in trouble for sleeping in the living room, like sneaking out in the middle. And I'm like trying to tell my parents this. And I know I've said this on the podcast before. They told me it was because my mattresses were not the same size. They would shake.
Okay.
Right. And I'm like,
no, that's
sir, you
bunk.
Idiot. Like, you believe that even at that age?
Hit
But
the
then,
bullshit button. That's
yeah,
bullshit.
I know. Which one is it? Is it this
Wait,
one?
I don't remember.
That's obnoxious. Yeah, that one. So, but I'm like, okay. And they're your parents. So, like, you're going to try to believe that. Or, you know, you're supposed to trust them because they're supposed to keep you safe. But I know they didn't want me to freak out. But I'm like, okay, but what's this tapping of the head? Like, something was waking me up. Like,
But
to
you
me,
didn't have
now,
like a headboard or anything with stuff on it.
No.
Okay.
So, like, now knowing what we know, there was definitely poltergeist crap going on when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then so I also remember that same room, same house in the corner. Like, so you'd open, I'm taking myself back there right now. So hypnotizing myself. So opening the door, it had like a little wall, like I'm opening the door, a little wall here, but it came out like there was, okay, listen. So there was like a little wall here, a corner, if you will.
Okay.
So I don't remember if there was like a pile of clothes there or not, but it didn't seem like if I was to go there today and see, I'd be like, no, there wasn't enough room for that. But I remember waking up like when I'd have, like when my bed would shake and something would be in that corner. So I'm like, okay, now we're talking about aliens, but then aliens in the paranormal world. I mean, yes, it blanketed, it's all paranormal because it's unexplained. But when we speak of paranormal, we're talking about like ghosts and ghost hunting spirits, if you will. When we talk about it, to us, everything is kind of separated, like the cryptids, paranormal, which is ghosts, and then we got UFOs, or aliens. So, but I do think that they're coincided.
Oh, I think so too.
And like that's a whole just podcast on its own when you start going down that rabbit hole. But like now, like I said, being into what we're into now and looking back on our experiences, it's like, wait a minute, idea, you know, like everything clicks. you know, you go back to us seeing the flying things in the sky and then just weird shit happening in our rooms and stuff. I'm like, oh, but I'll never forget something hit my head. Like it would wake me up. And I'm like, what? What do you want? I have school in the morning.
I need my sleep.
Yeah. Well, how am I supposed to color in my coloring books at school if you're hitting my head? Like that's how young I was.
I can't stay in the line.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, that's stuff I'll never forget.
That's, you know, when you were saying they kind of intertwine, it's almost like when you go and you have readings from a medium or a psychic and they tell you that your higher being is there. And then, you know, I've had some tell me, there was one lady at OSR that told me that she was speaking to my higher being, but I descend from like the light beings, like the aliens. Are they aliens?
Well, everything from my understanding, which I don't understand much, I'm going to throw that out there, but from my understanding is that if it's not here, to me, it would be an alien. It's unidentified.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like even because there's like spirits and our higher selves and our guides and stuff, but our guides and stuff 9 times out of 10 were never earthbound. So if they weren't ever earthbound, to me, if we're making it coincide, they would be an alien.
That's kind of what I thought too. Yeah,
absolutely. Wow. Did we just
we just solved the world's problems.
Their
like,
problem solved. Drop the mic, hit the button.
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bang. What you want, an alternator? Yes. That was my prize.
Yeah. I mean, why not have a spare? They always go out. And they're expensive. I mean,
alternators, man.
Damn alternators.
About as much as a transmission. Let me tell you what, boys.
Ooh,
anyway, want to talk about paranormal? I wish my higher beings would give me a new car.
Something. Instead, they gave us these gifts.
I know, and then $30,000 in my account, and then take it back. Dicks.
Dick move.
That was a dick move. UFOs. It was the aliens. My aliens are up there laughing at me.
No, they were trying to hook you up.
They were. And then these humans took it back. Instead of having an FBI agent to my phone, it's an alien. I have an alien to my phone. I don't have an agent. I have an alien.
Humans ruin everything. Come on.
I know. We really do.
We do. But okay, so like I remember also being told like that I came from a certain species of alien. And I don't remember what it was. So what are the different types of aliens?
Oh, God.
And there's like Lemurians, and I can't.
I'm like the Greys. I just remember the Greys.
Yeah.
So there's a whole spew of them. A good way to learn them and what makes them different is to go to UFO God. I'm saying that because it's just full of knowledge there when it comes to it. And yes, I do know these things. I'm not fully in like paranormal mode right now.
Yeah.
Like, because, well, you know, we just went on this other tangent before hitting record.
That's all we do.
Like, Durka.
That's all we do.
And so, but there's, oh my gosh, now I'm, like, I can visually see them because there's like pictures, but I can't, the ones that look like the praying mantises. Oh my God. Now, wow. I hope none of the UFO people are. I'm not telling Deb about this episode at all.
Maybe we should pause.
She would be disappointed in me. Reptilians.
Oh, yes. Reptilians.
Duh.
Yes.
I'm like,
I have a friend who is,
I'm pretty sure I know a few. So also, if you come to UFO con and being sensitives like we are.
Yeah.
Use that term. You will notice who's who and who is what there, which is very odd to do. So you kind of sit there. It's a good way actually for psychic mediums to be quacks. Because that's what I'll own it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't put myself out as a psychic medium reader. I do all these other things. If I so happen to be giving readings, that's what I do. If I'm feeling it, if not, that's cool too. There's other things I want to talk about. But anyway, so being that and going to this, to me, it actually is almost like a training. Mm-hmm. So like instead of just being able to read energies or the spirits from beyond from certain people or their higher selves, it's, we get that being mediumship and whatnot. So, but when it's like another level. So like you're training to hunt aliens, essentially. I know that sounds bad, but that's essentially like being able to sniff them out. Mm-hmm. Where you're like, oh, okay, that's an alien, or probably not. You know what I mean? Like, but not in a weird way. I'm trying. You know what? If I'm going to sound like a quack, I might as well be on my own podcast, right? I mean, you guys already know anyway. So, like, when you're going or you're there and you're just sitting there, because that's Mama Mary and I. We like to sit back and we observe.
Oh, sure.
And people like to come up and talk, and we're like, no. There's a time and a place for that, and now's not it. Yes, we're at a convention. Yes, we should be talking, but we don't want to. We came here to people watch. But that's essentially what we're doing. So like I said, it's almost like a training exercise for a psychic medium at a different level. Like I'm repeating myself and I know this.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
But it's kind of hard to explain. But I know that you understand what I'm trying to say.
That's why I look forward to it, honestly.
It's kind of because, you know, you get to that point with doing the readings, you're reading people and reading situations, just being able to read everything.
Yeah.
So not that it gets boring, but I know for myself, I always want to know more. I level off and I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop here at this step of the ladder. I'm going to learn everything I can. I want to go a step higher. Yeah. And that's almost like going that step higher, or just different. I don't want to say higher, but over.
Sure.
Instead of up, you're going over.
I think I'm at that point.
To get another thing where you're just like, oh, and it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's completely taking you out of your human realm.
Oh, sure.
Because now instead of just seeing a human, you're also seeing the alien that's attached to it, or the alien spirit, if you will. Because that's what I think. You know, obviously we have our meat suits. Sure. There's different alien spirit.
Well, that's like my friend's mom. I know you know who this is, but I'm not going to name her on here. But she was, she had Mama Mary do the past life regression. Okay. And she was an alien in one of her lives.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That'd be rough to listen to. I did have that done.
I did too. Yeah.
That is
quite an experience.
It is, and it's rough. It is good for a lot of things, like trying to get past trauma that you have, that you hide, that you don't necessarily know that you have, but like it could cause even your physical stomach issues. I know that's half of my issues. It's an emotional thing, but it comes out in a physical form. But there's times that we mentally block out that stuff. And you don't realize, okay, my knee hurts because I was abused when I was 3. Right. But that's blocked out because our brain can't wrap its head around it. That pulls that out. So you have to face it right then and there and you move past it.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. And you have to definitely want to know. What I do like what Mary does with that is she records it. Yeah. So she'll send it with you.
Yeah.
So when you want to listen, you can when you're ready.
I lost mine.
I did too. I remember it though.
Oh, I did too.
We did talk about it because she was like, hey, and being who we are with her, of course she's going to talk to us and be like, and I'm like, okay, well now you can send me a bill for being my therapist now because you just opened up a whole freaking can of worms. My higher self hates men. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why, but I shouldn't say it.
Well, we're not going to. That's for a different podcast.
That is.
I remember mine was like, it was emotional, and I remember it was, I don't know how to explain it without like going right into all of it, because it's not really, it's off topic, but that is what fascinates me with the past life regression, and then she does with the alien abductions and the UFO. I just love that. Yep. That is.
Yep, that's something. It's the same principle, but the outcome is different, and it's so intriguing. And to hear the people telling their stories or retracing their steps on the craft and everything, like that's I believe the one from last year was that when they did it right on stage or whatever.
Wow.
Now she does it on her podcast where they go through a panel and she gets it okayed from the people that she did, and then they evaluate the whole thing, but to actually see it and then see them and how calm their bodies are laying there and everything, and telling these stories, or when they're scared, they're actually like scared, or, you know, they'll wake up and they'll be like, why is there tears going down my face? Well, it's because they were crying because they were scared when they were on this ship, and they will like down to a T tell you like how their eyebrows were. Like, it's just crazy to watch.
Wow.
And so it's like, even if you're like a non-believer, it kind of puts you on the fence a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, which you should always stay on the fence, just because like we don't know, but it's, you don't have to say you're a believer, but like you can't say it's not completely there.
Yeah. You
can just say it doesn't sit well with me, so I'm going to not go down that rabbit hole. And that's cool too. I can respect that. But just don't sit there and be like, they're not real. They're not real.
Right.
I'm not throwing down your throat that they are real either, because I'm on the fence. Like, I want to be, because I can't go too far off reality, because this is our human form. In this reality, we have to stay intact to reality, because we have bills to pay. We got to go to work and all that human shit.
Yeah.
So like we get too far off that,
and then we're gonna
planet. Because then we're gonna end up in a padded room. We start talking about shit that we shouldn't be talking about.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How I'm not there, I'll never know.
Because you're not meant to be.
No, they'd be like, oh, bless her
bless
heart.
Bless her heart.
I love them.
My Aunt Valerie.
Speaking of the Southerners, so when we went to FCI Con.
Yeah.
So I was getting a tattoo. I got a new tattoo, by the way.
Sweet.
Yeah. So this girl's super sweet. And so she's from Nashville, Tennessee.
Cool.
And so she was given the tattoo. She actually filled mine in. It was supposed to be just an outline.
Oh.
She filled it in so she could talk to us
Oh,
longer.
that's cool.
So she's like, I just love you Yankees. And we're like, what? And she's like, y'all just don't have any filter or nothing. You just say whatever. She's like, us in the South, we say, oh, bless your little heart. And I said, you know what? My whole family's from the South, and I know exactly what you mean.
Yep.
So I have that in me too, but I also don't give a shit.
Exactly.
For the most part.
Same here. I mean, half my family's from the South too.
Yeah. And we're all, no filter. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I've never that's the less offense I've ever taken to anything ever said. Man, I just love y'all Yankees. We're like, what?
My brother calls me Yankee all the time.
I don't think I've ever been called a Yank.
Oh, he
Just
calls
because
me that.
the family that would call me Yankees or Yankee, they just don't, because they just assume, like, when we go down there, the Southern accent starts coming out. Well, you know, my Aunt Cindy, like that, that y'all and everything. Just, it's just there all the time. Yep. And they weren't raised down there. They were raised up here. But just being with the family so much, that accent stuck with them.
Sometimes
so when I'm around
my dad
there,
is like that. Like, he was raised in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Until, like, well, he's like 80. He'll be 82 this year. I think he spent like 55 years up here now.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like, he can still bring that Southern accent out.
As soon as you get there.
But even here, he'll say stuff. And I'm like, you sound like
you get me out the Hyatt farm. Yeah. And then we're all just a bunch of hickerbillies.
Yeah.
Doing hickerbilly things.
Exactly.
Get me some.
Y'all just don't know what y'all did when y'all did that.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And then you get these Yankees up here going, what the hell? Like, we're like, yeah, it was just so funny. She's like, I just love y'all Yankees. That killed me. And I was just like, oh my God, I love this so much. Yeah, she was fantastic.
That's awesome.
But
I wish I could have gone to FCI Con. Like,
I know.
What kind of vendors did they have there? Did they have, like, I know they had readers and stuff, but did they have,
there was
like,
only
other cryptid stuff?
A few readers, actually. So it was a new kind of, I refer to the different things as circuits. So like our paranormal circuit that we're used to, seeing the same people, same vendors and stuff at these conventions. So that was my first time at a KimmelCon, apparently. That's what they refer. I did not know that. And then I heard that. I was like, oh my God, this is a thing.
Yeah,
so
they have like 4 of them, 3 of them. They have 3 of them.
Yeah. And so, I was kind of curious to see who was all there. I knew, well, Josh and Julie, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bree and Nick. Oh my God. Sorry, Nick. So, because we were going to their location in Indiana afterwards. So, but Bree and I, we met like 2 years ago. We didn't actually meet. Somebody that was trying to get her on podcast contacted me to get her on the podcast. And then so gave me her number. So we called and we talked on the phone that first time for like 3 hours. Anyone that knows me knows my ringer's not on. Last time I answered my phone, I don't even know what it was for. I don't talk on the phone for nothing. So we talked a few different times like that. We're just not even anything paranormal.
That's cool.
We just clicked like that. So that was our first time. And I didn't know they were going to be there. And I turned around. I was like, man, that looks like Bree. And then I was like, maybe it's just somebody that looks like her. And then I turned around and I see Nick. I was like, oh, hell no, there's not 2 of them that look like that. So I was like, I went over there and she looked up. She's like, hi, how you doing? Then she looked back down. She's like, oh my God. So that was nice to be able to see her. Now, they had different locations were there from around there. Ones that I didn't know about. There was a few readers. I'm trying to... And then some other investigating crews and stuff like that. There wasn't like a whole lot of vendors there.
Yeah.
Which it kept it open for like... there was a lot of vendors there. That came out wrong. So like it was an outdoor vending event, which most of them that we do up here is indoors. So like, and there's lots of space and there's just a lot of vendors everywhere. And it was just a different setup, essentially.
That's cool.
But there was different things there that I've never got to see. So that was really, really neat. And meeting all the new people and networking out there because everybody was so nice. So nice.
Yeah.
And it was refreshing.
I can't wait to go to MadCon.
Like, I love seeing all my other friends, my family, family, you know, we're all just family now when we see each other. We all end up staying at the same hotel and everything and making fools out of ourselves later on. But it's about making the memories. That's what I love about these things.
Sure.
And seeing the people and making the memories and stuff. So you can be in the paranormal, not go to the cons, obviously. Now, my paranormal self, we were just talking about this earlier, it's completely separate from actually PXL and the network itself. So, like, I'm trying to remember what I said earlier. So I don't do like the interview podcast, obviously. It's an informational podcast. I don't have all these groups on or just go doing a live or whatever. But when we investigate, that's for us.
Yeah.
Like if we come across it, obviously I'm going to share it with social media or whatever. You know, if we have something like wicked cool
or
happen.
if it's something different. I mean, because it's kind of played out.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Now, you can be interested and read the books and listen to informational podcasts and stuff and not do any of that other stuff. That's fine, too. Mm-hmm. But that's why I keep it separate. And I have people ask me, why do you do that? That doesn't make any sense. To me, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Because to put it all in together, things would get so out of hand.
Right.
Like, it just wouldn't be what my heart wanted PXL to be.
Yeah.
You know, I would have given up on it way more. Or a long time ago, because I've backed out a long time on it, even investigate. I needed to take
it's a lot.
It is a lot. The travel, the time, the not sleeping, the driving, and now I'm like, I need it.
And the paranormal hangovers.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
those are wild.
And it's a thing. If you've never had one, probably go get yourself one. Do not do hair.
Go get you some.
Go get me some. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Cindy. First, just wanted some blueberries. I'm gonna go get me some.
Make some shine.
Yeah, you best believe.
Yeah.
I drink the same crap I run my tractor on.
Why not?
I mean, the things I put in this body. I mean,
dude, let's not go there. That's another podcast.
I know. Wow, this got way out of hand. So back to aliens. See, this is what happens.
This is what happens whenever I come on here.
It's true.
It is.
True. But it's entertaining.
And people probably don't listen to this because they're like, geez, they're all over the place.
We really are. You guys don't really understand, though. So, like, we're really, really good friends. But as you guys do know, life gets crazy. We don't get a chance to just, like, hang out and put the mics in front of us. What happens is we'll plan to record, but then we get talking about mom stuff, life stuff, woman stuff. And then we're like, it's 12:30 at night and we's old. We need to go to bed. And then we don't end up recording.
Well, we also do that when we're investigating, too.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like when we went to Madison on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
And
it's
investigated.
My birthday weekend, yeah. That was awesome.
That was so much fun. I love that place.
It was
but
so
we were
fun.
like the last two
Oh, God, yeah. We just sat there and hung out in the like lobby part or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. We were so fucking tired. It was awesome.
We were tired, but oh, my God, that was...
But we took advantage of the time. That's why I was like, no, we got this place. We drove all this way.
Yeah.
And that's on me that I do that to myself, that I just drag myself. Because I'm like, okay, I got 3 days. I got 3 no sleep. I'm doing this. This is what we're down sleep when I'm dead.
Well, I've been wanting to go there for like 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, I'm sitting
and
here.
I'm glad that we went. It was a lot of fun.
I can't wait to go back.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Oh,
all of it's fun. And like this season, we're actually doing this convention season. We're doing, at least the XL Network and PXL, we're doing all different conventions this year, except for Festival of Oddities and then the Blood Moon Parafest, which we put on ourselves. But those are the only two that will be repeated.
That you kept, yeah.
Yeah. The other ones we kind of just, don't get me, I'll run into them at UFO Con and stuff like that. But like trying to spread the network name and stuff like that, I need to branch out.
Yeah.
And that was another thing with this other sideshow that we're filming right now, which it will be coming out in September, that I wanted to get feedback. So like honest feedback. These people did not know me. They didn't know me from, if they did, they knew the podcast or whatever, but they didn't know the network itself.
Right.
Where from our other circuit, they're just, and I trust them and I love every single one of you. Yes. I do with my all, because I wouldn't be here without the support of them.
So many good people.
Oh my gosh. But like, even if they didn't like the idea, they'd tell me that they would.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have taken it like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like,
I do. They don't want to hurt your feelings.
Right. And these people didn't know me from Jack, from Jill. And they were just like, oh my God, this is so awesome. And I had people signing up for it and everything like
awesome.
that.
I can't wait for it to come out.
And it's so much fun to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it. And that's what we're still trying to get the hiccups out of it so we can make it just a smooth thing. But I need to run with the idea. I've been sitting on it for 2 years and trying to change different things to make it work.
Yes.
And I think we have the concept itself down. It's just the know-how of like cameras and such.
Yeah.
Like very much amateur, self-taught, everything, which isn't much.
Yeah.
So reaching out to the people that I do know and calling in favors and such to help out until we can get it going. But being able to meet all these new people, all these new aliens.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was amazing. And the amount of support and watching them get excited about it. Like, that's what I told them. I was like,
Oh.
you know, and even talk about the network. Some people wanted it like a podcast network, and they're like, well, how much is this going to cost me? I'm like, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's the best.
I said, you see that smile on your face? That's your payment to me. Yeah. This is why I'm doing that. I'm just the starting point. So if it's something that you just want to stay small, you just want to have a place to talk about the paranormal.
Yes.
I'm the person to go to. If you just want to start and you want it to go bigger, start with me. I'm going to help you get through the humps and the BS that go behind it, because when people jump in, they're good for 3 or 4 episodes and they'll get done and they'll just quit because there is a lot of stuff. And if you don't have somebody to ask, even watching the YouTube stuff, it doesn't explain everything else that goes with it, along with it.
Right.
But I want to help people do that because it saved my life literally on different occasions doing the podcast, being in the paranormal, the people itself. That's why I can never walk away from that. The network is doing sports, financial, self-help, recovery, like it's got all topics on it. But paranormal will always be my baby because that's the only reason I'm able to do the network itself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And aliens.
And go aliens.
Little green men.
Green or gray?
Listen, some of them look like fucking grasshoppers. See, that's the thing. It's like, so back to aliens. So nobody, I mean, yes, people know it's
words.
It's hearsay, essentially.
Sure.
And everybody's sharing their experiences and stuff like that. So where was I going with this? So like when we talk about like angels and we think that we're just like, oh, we're taught to think that there's just these beautiful things. But then if you read the other good book, they're hideous and they're scary.
They're brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's to say like, okay, these aliens they're green or gray and they got the eyes and stuff, but that's the way like we perceive them, so that's how they show themselves to us, kind of like a spirit.
Gotcha.
So like a spirit, so when a spirit comes through, some of them, you know, they'll be like, it's my grandma, and I'll describe her as when she's in her 30s because that's when she was the happiest, so that's how she shows herself to me. They're like, yeah, but that wasn't the way that she was when she died. I said, but that's the way she wants you to remember her.
Yeah, that was
or see her.
her best self.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
she
like
perceived it
yeah.
that way. Yeah.
So, like, and I'm wondering if that's the same thing with, like, aliens. They kind of
totally
show that
be.
way because you know that they're tapping into our third eye and they're getting all that downloaded crap. So they're like, okay, we want to make this human feel safe, so we're going to project ourselves looking like this.
Yeah, but that scares me.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it would now.
Alien
I mean, if
predator.
I saw...
Sorry, man, if you guys could have seen that.
If I saw a thing, you know, like paranormal caught on camera type of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, look, this lady was sleeping in her bedroom and there's an alien walking through her house. And I'm like, oh, yike. What?
Yeah.
Yark. You know?
You just say yark?
Yeah, I did.
I'm writing that down. Kim. Please hold. Click of the pen.
But seriously, I mean, if I were to encounter an alien that way, I think it would freak me out because I'm like...
I'd either throw up or I'd pass out, or both. I'd throw up and pass out in my throw up.
I mean...
So that's what I do.
I slipped and fell in it once, but, you know, I didn't pass out. But anyway, TMI. You guys didn't need to know that.
This took a wicked turn,
It did. But I really think that I need to do...
The ET regressions.
I do.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah, I need to.
It'd be very interesting, and then kind of knowing... Because, okay, let's say... aliens, I'm interested. And then you try to do some research. Okay, first of all, I hope you have 1,900 million lives because it's never ending.
Yeah.
So to be able to do that, and you're like, okay, I'm interested, but I know there's got to be 1 or 2 things I want to know more about. And I think that would pull that out to where it'd give you a starting point to do the research and find others that seen the same thing as you or experienced the same thing as you.
Right.
And being
because
able to...
there has to be some kind of connection with the aliens. I think for everybody.
Oh,
honestly.
absolutely. Whether you want to say yes, yay, or nay.
Yeah.
For sure. I believe that too. Aliens. Maybe we should go sky watching.
Oh, there's been so many sightings because they say the veil is so thin right now.
Yeah. I believe that.
I do too.
Shit. So like we got that meteor shower or whatever going on right now. I've seen some of the videos from that. If I was to see that fireball going through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. So funny story here. Kind of, I guess. So
always with you.
I'm going to the Facebooks and I see this picture and I'm like, oh my God. And then somebody says something about a fireball. Well, I'd seen that first and I'm like, fireball? Why is somebody throwing fireball in the sky. And then, so of course,
They
I
should
immediately
drink it.
go to the comments. Yeah. And then I wasn't the only one that thought that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. Good. I'm
should
not
be
an
friends.
alcoholic. I can't stand Fireball, by the way.
Ugh.
Heartburn. Yuck.
We got into a fight once and it won. So.
It won. It just keeps fucking winning.
Ooh, just, no.
But yeah, with all the crazy things, to say that they don't exist at all is...
Yeah.
Listen, look at what's actually going on in the reality of things that we can see.
Yeah.
And there's stuff going on, and I'm not getting into it on this podcast, but that we never would have thought would happen. Even 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 months ago, we would have never thought happening.
Right.
And it's happening.
Yeah.
Whether you watch the news or not. I do not watch the news. It's depressing.
No.
And you can't trust it anyway because they want you to. Because if I was head of a news thing, I'd show what I was interested in.
Sure.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Right.
I don't blame them. Do I agree with it? No.
I don't watch the news because I feel like it's a manipulation
It makes me
on
sad.
either side.
Well, it is. It is. And that's what I'm saying.
anything.
So, of course, you're going to push this agenda or that agenda.
Yeah.
You're going to push the one that you support.
That you
and why
believe.
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, you get to be in charge of what's being shown to
Sure.
we, the people.
Sure.
Of course, you're going to want them to think what you want.
Exist,
So that's
but,
what.
they did come out and say that aliens existed.
Yeah. And
The
then
government did, and nobody said, and everybody's like,
Nobody batted an
yeah,
eye.
okay, that's cool, whatever. Now, what's going on really?
Yeah.
'Cause
And then it's like,
nobody
I
ever
was
said
going to say
another
something
word.
else, but because humans. I'm going to leave it at
Yeah.
that. Because humans.
Yeah.
Here's the aliens. Aliens are real. Here's the documents for it. But we're going to go over here and we're going to say, I can't.
Right.
Because wrong podcast.
Yes. Yeah, and we don't want to sway either way of
No.
politics or anything like that.
But that's essentially what it is and what it was. It was
Yeah.
what, no matter what side you're on. So here's these aliens, but we're going to sidetrack you no matter right or left, red or blue.
Yeah.
We're sidetracking you over here. Here's politics. Here's aliens.
Yeah.
Of course, as a human form, we're going for the politics because I don't know why. I was like, yeah, aliens. Remember when everybody was going to storm Area 51?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, first of all,
man.
no. Second of all, we can't even handle each other. So
Yeah.
you're going to throw little green men in there? I don't think so. I do not think so. We cannot stand other humans. We cannot be nice to each other.
Exactly.
And you want to throw a whole different thing in there?
Yeah, a whole different
What-
species.
You're going to go in there and do what? What are you going to do? Nothing?
That's the thing. The government has spent, allegedly. I'm not trying to get the
Allegedly,
FBI knocking on my door here, but like,
I am. Oh, I got questions.
I don't.
You know what? I got candy.
I got nothing.
I've always wanted to be an FBI agent. Anyway.
That would be cool. I have a cousin who is. It's really cool. But yeah, I don't want them knocking on my door. I can't remember where I was going with this now.
FBI agent. It's storming Area 51.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's so fun. So I actually have a cousin that's in Space Force.
Oh,
Yes.
very cool.
Yes. It was Uncle Darwin's son, one that just passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can only say not much at all about it. And
Right.
and him knowing what I do and what I'm like, oh my God, you hold the answers and he can't say shit.
Oh, of course.
Which I respect that, but I'm like, bro.
Well, he can't. Yeah.
You know, but I think it's really, really cool that he was one of them that got chosen for that because the select few do get chosen for
Right.
that. And it was weird because when my uncle was passing away in the hospital, the nurse or whatever was in there. And it was, I forget his name. Real nice guy, younger kid. But something was said about aliens or something or the Air Force or something. Oh, he must have seen something on my cousin. And so he mentioned something. And then my cousin mentioned, oh, I'm in the Space Force. And so he's like, no way, my best friend is too, or what? And it was like weird.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, wow, really small to like meet somebody else.
Wow.
And so, because he actually is based in Colorado.
Okay.
And so, like, he wasn't even where he is. You know, like,
Right.
he didn't live here. And for him to run
That's
into
crazy.
somebody like that, you know, like,
Yeah.
you're freaking nuts. Yeah. Anyway, that could be a whole different thing. And I'm
Yeah.
not trying to get anybody in trouble or whatever. But I think it's cool that he did that. So he used to, ever since he was little, like 3 or 4, he loved rockets and he would build rockets. So we'd have Sunday dinners out at the farm and my uncle and him would come and they'd build these little rockets and throw them up in the air, have them go up in the air.
Yeah.
For
Those
the
are fun.
longest time for the whole family to see. But he would be putting these together since he was that old. And he
Wow.
worked for NASA when NASA was still a thing.
Yeah.
And the Air Force. And then he went to
Very
Space
cool.
Force. Yeah. He knows shit.
And he can't say anything.
He can't say
You
shit.
just want to shake him.
I do. I
Till
really
stuff
do.
falls out.
I do. I'm like, motherfucker. Inquiring minds.
So what I was getting at that I just remembered,
Yeah.
the government covered that up for so long.
Yes.
Government. Yeah, government cheese.
That's where government cheese came from. From the aliens. That government cheese.
I had to because it is heavenly.
Anyway. I was just going to say that. That's from out of this world.
It is. They covered them up for so long, and then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, they're real.
Hey, here they are.
What?
We didn't give two shits.
But
That's what
that
got
was
me.
all they said.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, okay.
We didn't
need
get
some like evidence or
yeah.
have a parade or something.
Please.
They get a day?
Yeah, something.
I mean,
They should, yeah.
yeah, they should have Alien Day. What's the date today? June 27th? National
Is it Alien Day?
Extraterrestrial Day. We can't say alien.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah, E.T.
ET Day.
I
National.
love that. I love that.
I probably spelled that wrong, but maybe national. Yeah, we did that. We did that at PXL. We coined it.
We did it.
Dubbed National ET Day.
It's awesome.
Right now. Man, we should probably do some research after this.
Yeah,
See
I wonder if there really is. Yeah.
happened on the 27th. It's probably National Donut. No, I know about National Donut Day.
Oh, yeah, because I love donuts.
Me too. No nuts.
So I remember my ex-husband who was in the Navy for 20 years.
Yeah.
And he had a story about being in the Navy, and he was a radioman.
Okay.
So he was like in the control center and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, like he would do like the messaging and whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember him saying that they would see things on top of the ocean, on the horizon.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah. That was just like moving.
Listening to some of those
Yeah.
Navy men or just
Servicemen.
Yeah, servicemen. That the stories that they were told not to tell, and
Yeah.
like they're still scared to tell, even though it's been like 50, 60 years, or whatever.
Yeah.
So Ben Hansen, he does a lot of stuff with the UFO community. I met him. We actually met him our first year at Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
He was really tall. I remember that. He
Okay.
stood up and I was like, holy hell. When I talk about a
drink of
tall,
water.
yeah, tall glass of moisture. Yeah, I was just like, holy shit, you're tall. I remember saying that to him. I'm like, cause I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
That's with my back cracked. And I'm like, oh my God, he just stood up and we're just sitting there chatting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But to watch some of his documentaries that he did and talking to some of these,
Yeah.
the Air Force men and stuff, the things that they were told not to say and
Yeah.
stuff, and they're just like, you know what, we're close enough to heaven right now, probably days away, and I'm
Yep.
gonna spiel everything.
Yeah.
And to dig into that and watch his, and I trust his documentaries, like the way that he goes about it, and he literally goes himself to interview these people. He's not going by just the reports from the Air Force or whatever
Yeah.
they put out online. No, he's going to these places, and he's like, no, I want answers. Like, tell me what
That's
you can.
awesome.
And he does such a great job. So any of them that you can watch by Ben
I'll have to
Hansen.
check it out.
Yeah. Very nice fellow too.
Yeah.
Very knowledgeable. So if you do run into him at a convention, talk with him
Oh, heck
about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap. I forget his backstory as to why he was in. I think it was like his grandpa or something I could be totally wrong on that, but something's telling me. Oh, boys. Word stuff and things.
I'm looking forward to going to UFO Con.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
UFO Con.
Yep. It's so.
I'm so bad
It's just
with names.
different, and
I can't wait.
It's very welcoming, and like I said, you learn so much. Like you come out and you're like, "Hon, you look at the sky different." Like we even do when we're there. It's a fun little thing. So we try to call in the UFOs. So, Andrea Perrin does that. Mm-hmm. Last year we had to bring her in via video chat because she's battling cancer right now, so she is sick.
Dang.
But so obviously we know her from the Conjuring house and stuff like that. So, but she has, I don't want to say switched over, but has really gotten in touch with the UFO side of things, the alien side of things. So she's very prominent in the UFO con and then the community itself.
Very cool.
And a lot of people don't really realize that. They just think Annabelle and shit like that. But no, she's very much more in tune with the UFO community.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. And just her whole persona when she's out there and they're trying to call him in and stuff. But it's interesting to see.
I can't wait.
It very much is to just see and watch how everybody gets. Because you're just like, well, okay, there's got to be something here, whether we're all different types of aliens, whether we're all, I guarantee we're not all the same alien.
Right.
Just like on human forms, we're not all the same human.
Yeah.
And I think we were talking about that earlier
Well,
in the
yeah,
car.
we were talking about Neanderthals and shit.
Yeah, how some of us, I believe, were earthbound. We'll see, using the term from Ghost, but and then some of us did come from outer space.
Absolutely.
We have alien souls, if you will.
Or like
for lack of a better
hybrid.
term.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for show.
Yeah,
For show.
I think so.
For sizzle.
Manizzle.
Wow. Oh, wow. We've been going at this for a while. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I am impressed.
This has been fun.
Like, wow, they're just rambling, saying little green men. Was it Marvin the Martian?
Marvin.
Oh, man, remember the Jetsons?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want a Rosie so bad. I thought by now we'd have Rosies.
I thought
we
we'd have
don't.
cars that would, fly.
I can
flying
hear it
cars,
now.
yeah.
Or a whole meal with a pill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah.
I'd be thin.
I know.
I'd be so thin.
Oh, my God. That'd be delightful. I quit wasting time eating, even though it feels so good.
It does, but man, cooking and, aliens anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jetsons. We used to call them the Jetsons. I was little. Yeah, fucking Jetsons. Marvin the Martian. That was a good one.
Do you,
Oh, man.
hey, speaking of, like NASA and all of that, do you really think that we landed on the moon?
No. I don't think. I do think, wow, that was really...
Well,
my higher
I
self
don't know
just
what
came
to think.
through there.
Yeah, I think
Tell
so.
by her voice. It's just, no. She was there.
She's like, no, I
Just
live
kidding.
there.
No, that is my home. I am a queen. Just kidding. I think that we have. I don't think it was them.
Yeah.
It
just seems...
And now,
far-fetched.
even if they were to put a video out, you can't believe shit now anyway.
Oh, I know. I don't
AI
believe anything anyway.
is looking pretty dang good. Like, they're doing a good job.
AI is creepy.
I think it's not good for humankind right now. Again, we can't even handle ourselves, so now we're putting even more fake shit out there. It used to just be fake words. Now we're visually putting fake stuff out there.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, guys. We need to get back to basics. Sunday dinners with the family.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, unplugging a little bit.
Well, I think the internet and cell phones really have deteriorated our society.
They really have.
Completely.
And it's sad. It's so sad. And to try to bring up a family in this world and continue what we learned and our grandparents learned and stuff, it's non-existent. Mm-hmm. And I tried with my kids about how can I raise them in a life that in a world that doesn't exist anymore. You can't. It's like on a whole different timeline.
That self-sufficiency lifestyle is coming back.
It is, which I do love watching those shows.
I do love that too. I wish I could go off grid and just can and garden.
Yes.
If I didn't have to work, I could do that.
If I had the funds to start it, because it
really is a lot
to be able to do that. Just because as a kid, we grew up out on the farm. We knew how to plant. We knew how to skin a deer. We knew that stuff, survival.
Yeah.
But in the last 20 years of our lives, the world was changing. So we kind of lost that part of us.
Yeah.
So like, I would need the funds to set myself up.
Yeah.
Now, 20 years ago or whatever, if I was to maintain doing that, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
But I was like, ooh, shiny things and cell phones and computers and the
we just
wide
plugged
webs.
right in.
And here we are talking on a podcast now about but it is what it is. Like, times, they are changing. Like, we can get left behind. I want to be back there, but there's not enough people that want to be back there.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's when we were still kind of kind to each other.
Yeah.
There was a respect level. The respect got thrown out. I think it's as simple and as complicated as that. Mm-hmm. As the respect got thrown out of it. Wow, we are getting off the top of this one.
Do you think that we're so far gone and that's why they're like, oh, look, aliens exist?
Yes, I think that's why they're throwing everything at us right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They're like rolling dice. Too. Okay, so it's aliens today. Well, so-and-so did all these horrible things and so-and-so did. And it's like, wait, what happened?
The veil is thin.
Yeah, like, I just let me go to work at this point. Like, it's making work sound fun because I can turn off the outside world. I'm in that four walls.
Yeah, for real.
And as miserable as I am there, at least I know I'm safe.
Yeah, I always say I go to work to get some rest.
I don't. I'm thinking about it right now. Ew.
Yeah, we are on a prison planet. We really are.
I don't know what the hell I did so wrong on my home planet, but man, they must really hate me.
And I wonder how many more damn lifetimes do I have of this shit?
I know, man. I know. I don't. The aliens, please tell us.
Please come
My
get
whole
us. We
planet.
need a vacation.
You know, I want aliens to be like Alf. Remember Alf? the show?
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to eat cats, but
Yeah, no.
he's kind of witty and he's funny. I'll take that.
I love that show.
And he's snuggly. I'll take that too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm from his Melmac. I'm from Melmac.
Yes.
Oh my god. My pen's not working.
Uh-oh.
New show. Listen. Well,
I was listening.
okay, off the air. I'll tell you to listen again. Sorry.
Okay.
So,
It's all
are we
good.
good with the alien stuff? I mean,
I think so. I still want to know what the different species are. And
Oh,
I
gosh,
think we'll
yeah.
have to do like a follow-up after UFOCon.
yes, absolutely. I love doing the follow-ups after them, especially one like that because you do
Yeah.
learn so much. It isn't
Can't
just
wait.
visiting and stuff. You do that. I said do. So you do that. You visit with everybody, but you learn so much.
I can't wait.
And that's the great part with the follow-up podcast episodes of those types of events
Is
where
that
you're
in
actually
the
learning
fall?
something. Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, yes.
Cool. I
Fun
can't
story
wait.
about my first one. I'll tell you off the air too. That's how I knew I still had it.
I don't think you'll ever lose it.
That one. Wow, my dad was my wingman on that one too.
Nice.
Crazy. Anyway,
That's awesome.
so I can't wait to have you back on again.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
Oh, fuck, we're awesome. So, if you have any alien stories or any stories involving ghosts, spirits, anything paranormal, email us at paranormalxl@writeme.com. One more time, that is paranormalxl@writeme.com. Also, look up the XL Network on all socials as well. That is our new network. We cover topics from obviously paranormal to mental health to sports to all of them. And if you are interested in starting a podcast, email us at the XL Network at writeme.com or paranormalxl at writeme.com too. I will get both of them and we can hook you up and start podcasting right away and get you going on everything.
So awesome.
That I love everything about it. I love all of you. And remember, don't yuck someone else's yum.
Ever.